we want to generally aim for a 50% delivery margin on the profit and loss statement or more. So what that means is for every dollar of revenue that you get from clients after you remove the stuff that doesn't belong to you, the pass through, you want to, on average, have 50 cents or more of that dollar left over once you've delivered on the promise that you made to the client. So the client paid you 100 grand for the website. You don't want to spend more than 50 grand to get it done for them, so that you can then go and spend anywhere from 20 to 30% of that income on overhead expenses. So sales and marketing, administration, facilities, and ideally have 20% or more left over. And the first issue is that very few firms, if they looked at their P&L today, would have any idea if they have a strong enough gross margin to set them up to have healthy and balanced overhead spending and still have a profit left over. Generally, what they see is income, a whole bunch of stuff that's called OPEX, and then a net profit line. And then the conversation is framed as, well, your OPEX is too high. It's like, well, what exactly does that mean? Because most of the time, what they think it means is, oh, I need to find like a cheaper version of QuickBooks, or I need to like cut down on my rent, or, whatever. And the reality is most of the time their overhead spending is perfectly appropriate for the size of their business. They're just not very efficient at earning their revenue. And that's actually the problem that we need to solve 9 out of 10 times. So then I can talk about operationally, what are the 3 numbers that drive delivery margin? But from a financial perspective, that's the first place that I would start. And that's the real kind of insight that we want to get to first is, what is the problem in the business? Is it earning revenue, or is it that we spend too much on overhead, which is almost never the case?